Hi, I'm the Box Office Wizard bringing you weekend box office predictions and movie review. For today's show, going to give predictions on the movies coming out this weekend, and also lots of movie news coming out, or that has come out, so I'm going to share that with you as well. So, hey, let's get right into it. First is Inferno. It's actually the only big, wide nation release movie that is coming out this weekend. Obviously stars Tom Hanks again. It's the third in the trilogy with the Da Vinci Code and also Angels and Demons. This time he's once again playing the character of oh geez, what is his name? I don't remember. But anyways, Robert Langdon. But anyways, he wakes up with amnesia in an Italian hospital this time, and as you know, as the story progresses, he has to stop something to happen. He's traveling all across Europe to avoid what's going on. So that's it in a nutshell. Obviously, this franchise has done very well. The Da Vinci Code originally premiered and debuted at $77 million in its opening weekend. Angels and Demons dropped to $46 million. Studio's not expecting those kind of numbers out of it. They're looking at $25 million. It's about where I'm looking at. I'm going to put it at $24.8 million for this coming weekend. Next is Jack Reacher. I'm going to put it in at actually number 2 at $13.5 million this coming weekend. Next is Boo. I'm going to put it at $12.8 million, which is Boo and Medea Halloween. Like again, I said $12.8 million. Next is The Accountant. I'm going to put it in at $8.1 million for this coming weekend. Ouija will be next at $7.1 million. The Girl on the Train should have another okay weekend at $4.1 million. Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, still doing very well at $3.65 million. Keeping Up with the Joneses. A lot of these movies have done terrible the first week, have had a pretty decent second weekend. I'm still going to cut it in half at around $3.25 million. Next is Storks. I'm going to put it in at $2.6 million. And round out the top 10 is Deepwater Horizon at $1.9 million. Hey, movie news, Deadpool 2. Obviously apparently there's trouble in paradise with this movie. Tim Miller, who was originally going to be directing this next one, has actually left the director's chair, and they're saying that's basically creative differences between him and Ryan Reynolds, who obviously is the star of Deadpool. So I guess what was going on was there was two totally different movies according to a source, and two different scripts that is, and one got picked over the other. So who's to say what? However, though, Stacey Snider will now direct this movie, and there's actually not a release date that's been set for it yet. So if I ever hear anything about that here in the near future, I'll definitely share that. So next is Toy Story 4 and Incredibles 2. They're actually swapping release dates than what was originally had been notified as, previously. So Incredibles 2 will now come out June 15th, 2018. And Toy Story 4 is moving back to June 21st, 2019. So, and one movie I didn't know in this article was that there's actually a Cars 3 that's coming out next year on June 16th, 2017. So basically, they got a big movie sequel that will be coming out in 17, 18, and 19. So, next is the Fallen franchise, and that's with Gerard Butler playing the Secret Service agent Mike Banning. They're actually coming out with a third one. It's going to be called Angel Has Fallen this time, and production is not started yet, but it is slated to begin in the first half of 2017. Next is Sherlock Holmes 3. Robert Downey Jr., and he has actually put together a bunch of writers, and they're actually going to start working on a script for Sherlock Holmes 3. Really, the biggest holdup that has occurred at this point is playing the role of Iron Man in several of the Avengers movies and Iron Man and all those. So it's mostly been a scheduling conflict. So, but they're looking to maybe start by before February, because that's when he'll be starting up the next Avengers movie. So it's just going to have to wait and see if that actually does occur. I'm sure it will, but time frame, there's nothing set in stone saying this. They're looking at 2020 or 2021 or anything like that. So next is the Cloverfield series. J.J. Abrams is actually producing a movie called God Particle, and this movie is actually connected to the Cloverfield series. Not saying how. However, though, There's also in development by Paramount Pictures and J.J. Abrams other movies where they actually want to release one movie a year for the next several years based on the Cloverfield franchise. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see how these are all going to tie together, and something I'm actually looking forward to. So, and last but not least is Thor. They were actually there was a live broadcast last night on Facebook, and they're basically wrapping up production. And there was actually I guess the scene that they were in, a lot of people are believing that it kind of looked like it didn't quite fit there with Thor, but at the same time, possibly Guardians of the Galaxy or whatever. However, though the Taika Waititi, if I've even said his name right, he's actually said that in the next Thor movie there will be a character from the Red Hulk. So, not saying it's Red Hulk himself, but it's going to be kind of interesting to see what it might be. So, hey, that's it for today's show. Get your predictions in. Put those in the comments below. Obviously, I talked a lot about sequels today. Let me know which sequel that I mentioned that you're looking most forward to, and put those in the comments below as well. So, hey, I'll be back on Monday giving you predictions you can count on. They're better than the weatherman. Take care.